Nithyananda everyone. We welcome all of you to Nithyananda Yoga and we welcome all the participants from Malaysia, Singapore, China, and the parts of Australia. So this is a very auspicious time, Brahma Muhurta time for all of you, and this is the best time to do to do Nithyananda Yoga to manifest Paramashiva and the various powers of Paramashiva. Let us remember Swamiji in our inner space, and we will start with the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhe Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Please keep your eyes closed. We'll chant the Shiva Mula mantra 11 times internally. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. 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 So now you can open your eyes and please take the Udhrani, Panchapatram along with the Udhrani filled with the water. We are going to do the ritualistic cleansing. So please keep your hand in the Gokarna Mudra where you keep the index finger. Take a Udhrani of water and sip it at the end of the mantra. Om Atmatattvam Sodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Sodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Sodhayami Svadha. Now again, take Udhrani of water, wash your hand and wipe your upper lip and lower lip from right to left. Again, wash your hand. Another three finger, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger, upper lip, plus upper lip, and lower. Again, wash your hand, and with the index finger and the thumb joined together, press the right nostril, left nostril, and with the ring finger and the thumb joined together, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Again, wash your hand and with the little finger and thumb joined together, touch your navel center, right chest, left chest, and all the finger joined together, top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the chest. Now we'll enter into the Sankalpa mantra. This is the time when we are going to be creating the conscious resolution of what we want to manifest today. So please sit straight. Keep your right hand on the top of left hand, clasp both the hands together, and keep the hands on the right side. So keep your eyes closed and create the visualization of the reality you want to manifest. Visualize clearly what you want to manifest today. And with this intention, we will start the Sankalpa mantra and manifest that to the Nithyananda Yoga. Om Mamo Pata Samasta Durta Chaya Dwara Bhagavat Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Sri Nithyanandeswari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Sri Nithyanandeswara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Visishthayam Asyam Shubhatithau Purna Arogya Yukta Dhadakatra Yogic Sharira Siddhartham Paramashiva Shakti Aviskarnartham Nithyananda Yoga Karisye. Please take an udhrini of water, wash your hand, the mantra Om Apaupasprisya. Now keep the udhrini aside and let us enter into the warm-up sequences. Yes, Nithyananda everyone. Sorry for this. I kept the waiting room enabled. Sorry for that. Yes, Nithyananda everyone. Jayanti, am I audible? Thank you, ma'am. So, sorry for keeping you all of you in the waiting room. I was not aware of that. So just now we started, we finished the Sankalpa mantra with the Sadguru Vandanam and Sankalpa mantra, we finished it. We are going to start with the warm up. Okay. That's the sequence. And the reason being that we are doing advanced level of asana, where advanced level of flexibility is required. And generally, what happens that whenever we wake up from the sleep, there is a Brahma Muhurta time, so we assume that all of you would have slept for a few hours and woken up to start your day. And when you sleep and wake up, your body tend to be very stiff. Okay? So that stiffness has to be released. And specifically in the various joints, it is necessary that it has to be released. And at the same time, body is done. You always, and when the body is warmed up to perform, it does not get into injuries. Okay. So avoid all of that. We have to do this. Okay. Let us start with head rotation. So both direction will rotate. We'll start with one direction and be gentle. When you are rotating, you are going to give a big rotation, but at the same time, you will be gentle. You are not going to go too fast. So do it now. Switch the direction and do it in opposite direction. Okay. Now left to right and right to left. Now front and back. Okay. Now let's do the shoulder rotation. The next joint we're going to do is a shoulder rotation. Keep both the hand on the respective shoulder and start moving it. Now opposite direction. Okay. Now let us do the back rotation. Keep your hand in this. Start rotation. Give a nice twist in your spine. Release all the stiffness in the spine area. If you continue to have more in some of the asana that we are going to practice, we will be relieved from that. You can keep your hand open also if you wish, and give a nice big rotation. Let us bend one side. You can keep the hand open also and experience the full stretch. Bend yourself as much as possible without bending the knee. Now bend on the other side. Now let us bend back and now bend forward. Now interlock your hand behind and pull the hand towards the thigh. Now interlock your hand above your head and stretch it towards the sky. Okay. Now bend forward. Very good. So now spread your leg, keep it wide, around 3 feet. Touch the ground with your hand and bend yourself as much as possible. Now let's with the hand, right, left. Now let us do a few jumping jacks. You can sit down now. Now the asanas. But you can relax for a few moments. You'll catch your breath. Sit with keeping the leg open, keeping it straight. So in Bhadrasana, you keep the soles of feet together and bring the feet close to the perineum. So let's start with the Marichi Asana. Let's start from the right side. Bring your leg close to the chest. Eyes should be touching the chest and the right wrap around the leg. And bend yourself forward. Feel the stretch in the left leg. Now you can keep it down and then with the both hands together, bend towards the left leg and hold the left foot. So while you're bending yourself, try to lock the Mula Bandha. That will really help you in bending more. And every time when you exhale, you can go a little more down. So when you're trying to push yourself more forward or more down, exhale. Exhale intensely. If you find difficult, you can be doing the spring movement, going up and down. But try to settle. Now we'll do on the other side. Bend yourself forward. Again, in this asana also, when we practice, there is a Mula Bandha. So engage in the Mula Bandha, trying to bend yourself more and more forward. So all the asana that we are practicing, it's very good for relaxing the hip joint, and the waist and the thigh muscles and the calf. And also at the same time, we are bending up back in the forward direction. Front bending. Okay, very good. So now we'll enter into the asanas. So some of the initial asanas are easy, and that will also help us get into the difficult asanas. So the first asana that we are starting today is Vrishchika asana. So I'll read out how to perform Vrishchika asana. In the Vrishchika asana, you're going to lie down on your back, okay? And then head will be slightly raised. So you're not fully flat, but keeping the head above the ground. And the one feet will be in the sky. Let me do and also show it. More easy to do that. So I lie down on my back, keeping my head straight, and the right leg I'll bend it. Okay, I'm bending it and bringing it on the left thigh. And once I bring on the left thigh, I'm going to lift my left leg also, and both the hand up, facing like this, and lift you. So we are also giving the shape of Vrishchika, which is a scorpion. So coming to this position, this is the right asana. I'm going to read the Shastra Pramana, and this is from Yoga Pradipika of Jayatrama. This is actually Apta Pramana. प्रथम शयन सुधोशीष केश की संधि सुराखे कछु शीस उर्ध कर राखे बहुर पग थले ऐसे ताणे गगन दिश सन्मुख कर ठाणे वाम पाद पर दक्षिवा पाद वाम तरे धरे दो पद की आंटी करे पुनः पाद की आंटी जीमनो पानी जो जोई वाम तग पगथले परिधरे सोई. So now we will move to the next asana. And the next asana, you can expect it will be on the other side. So again, you are going to be stretching the leg. Also, I am projecting all the 12 component that is required for this asana. So you continue to engage in the Sambhavi Mudra. Murcha Kumbhaka means you inhale through the nose, hold internally and lock the Jalandhara Bandha, which is the bandha also for this. And then when you feel you can't hold anymore, you exhale through the nose. Chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashiva. So let us practice it for a few minutes and then we'll get into the pramanas. So I'll read the pramana for this asana. प्रथम शयन सुधोशीष केश की संधि सुराखे कछु शीस उरद कर राखे बहुर पग थले ऐसे ताने गगन दिश सन्मुख कर ठाने वाम पाद परि दक्षिण वाम पाद तरि अरे धरे दो पाद की आंटी करे पुनः पाद की आंटी झिमनु पनी जो जोई वाम पग थली परि धरे सोई. Relax now from this asana. The next one is Vrishapada Chepa Asana. I am projecting the asana, how it looks. So in this one, also you will be lying down on your back with the knees bent. And you are going to keep the finger behind the head, interlock the finger, and you keep it behind the head. You are going to extend one leg straight and another knee which is bent, another leg which is bent, you are going to bring it to side. So alternatively, you will do it. You will open your leg. Okay. One leg will open, another leg will get bent, and will come to the side. Again, you will open and do what we do in the cycling. So, if some of you who have been doing the ab workout, you will see that this is also known as the cycling. But this is one of the yoga asana which is revealed by Swamiji. So the various ab workout and the other workout that we do as part of the calisthenic or warm-up sequence or any other workout fitness, whatever we may call,
you'll find that many of them are rooted in Hinduism. Okay, so let's start now. I'm keeping my leg straight. Another one comes close, and then another one opens.
So I did the Apta Pramana, and this Apta Pramana is from Kapala Purantaka Bhasya Paddhati. उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा अङ्गलिभिः कन्धरा बद्ध्वा कुर्परौ मिलित्वा नितम्बेन भूमिं स्पृशा एकं
भवति.
Okay. So now let us move to the next one, and the next one is Marotanana Asana. So this is also one of the ab workout to strengthen the core muscles. Okay. So I'm projecting the asana, and I'll also project the 12 component of it. So let me read the instructions on how to perform this asana. Again, you are lying on your back and then lift the knees alternatively towards each
Ear. So this time you try to bring it more close to the ear. So you lift your head also more and bend it to bring the knee close to the ear. Resting hands besides the hip for support. Keep the chest broad, spine long, and the breath steady as the leg moves. Avoid forcing knee harshly. Release both the legs gently back down to the neutral rest.
So let us lie down and keep
Both the leg chest first. Okay. And you have to keep your leg, open it, and again try to bring it close to the ear.
you can feel the tightening in your core muscles. You see that the efforts are being put by the core. So this is one of the very powerful asanas to build the core, the abs. So actually, if you just aim to build the six pack, you can choose these few asanas. There are few more sequence, which is directly for building the core.
All those can be taken and put together, and they can help you in building the core muscle. You can do it for more longer period.
So now I read the Apta Pramana, and this is also from Kapala Purantaka.
पर्यायेन कर्णयोः संस्पृशेत् मरुत्तानं भवति. Okay.
So after Maruttana, we are going to do Vrikasana. So for Vrikasana, I'm going to be projecting the sequence of movement that need to be done. Also, let me read out the instructions for better understanding. So you start from lying down, okay, and then after that you press the soles into the ground.
Bend the knees upward and use the strength in feet and core to rise smoothly upright.
Keep the chest lifted, spine tall, breath calm. Then also refer to the asana sequence that is being shown. Okay, let me start. Let us start doing. So I lie down here, okay, and then bend your
Knee like this, and then raise yourself, and then raise up. Stand straight, and then again bend and lie down.
let's do it few times. So we have already entered into the many of the dynamic.
Asana sequences.
So this pramana is an apta pramana.
From Kapala Kurantaka at Bhasya Paddhati. अथ उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा पादतलाभ्यां भूमि धृत्वा उत्तिष्ठेत् वृकासनं भवति.
Okay. So now the next is going to be luthasana. This is going to be Naisasana. Okay, so I'm going to project again the sequence of asanas that you need to sequence of movements that you need to perform for this. Okay, so this is basically you are going to do back rolling. Okay, you're going to roll down.
Roll and backside direction. So there are forward rolling and backward rolling. This is going to be backward rolling. Okay.
So have enough space so that when you are rolling, you do not hit anything like this. You have to while you are rolling yourself, bending, do not try to pull the leg in this. That some bending, but do not try to pull the leg. Please just make it little difficult. So this is Arti Pramana from the same book, Kapala Purantaka Bhasya Paddhati. Uttana Shayanam Padau Shiraulanghya Bhumau Sthapitva Nyubjam Bhutva Nyubjam Shayanam.
पृष्ठीभूमौ निधाय पुनः पुनः पर्यायेन कर्तव्यं लुटासनं भवति.
So after Lutasana, we have Sarathasana. We'll get into the Sarathasana. I'll read the instruction. It's very simple asana. So in this one, you are going to lie down on your chest. Okay, so all other we have been lying down on the back. This one, you are going to lie down on the chest, and the palm will be pressing
Besides the shoulder, not too far away, not too close, but with your shoulder or chest width, you are going to keep your hand pressing the ground. And then straighten the arms strongly, torso lifting like a staff. And then you are going to purse lips gently, producing flute like exhale. Okay? Like that, you will create a sound which will be like flute. You are going to open your chest, shoulder, soft downward.
Okay. So very simple asana. You don't have to do any movement. Just lie down.
On your chest.
So I read the pramana for this asana. निब्ज शयनं कृत्वा नाभिं भूमौ निधाय नष्टं वद्यास्त्याभ्यां
अवस्तभ ओष्ठौ निमील्य वेणुवत् सुकृत्य तिष्ठेत् सरठासनं भवति.
So now we'll move to the next asana, and the next asana is going to be Deha Lulanga Sana, but the move for it. So from the plank, as you know, the plank you are going to keep the hand shoulder width apart.
And grounded uh, to the palm, and you're going to hop your legs forward near the arms, then back again. You're going to keep your elbows steady, core. This is a core workout again. Your core will form, spine should be aligned. Okay. So land lightly in the plank and repeat rhythmically. It has to be done with the grace.
Okay.
Asana. In the plank, your hip, shoulder, and back will be parallel to ground. So this is the plank asana. In this asana, you are going to hop forward and come to the squatting. Okay? And then again you go back, front, back, front, back, front, back. आनीयतः नेयेत् देहलुल्यांग न भवति.
So now let us move to next asana. And the next asana is Jatyasana. So Jatyasana, you are going to do the forward bend while you are standing, but under the feet. Under the feet. So walk feet forward, backward into plank, and you are going to walk front to back, okay, back and forth. Okay. Let us demonstrate how to do. So now while you are standing
Bend yourself.
and keep the hand. So now I'll read the pramana, and this time it is a Shastra pramana from Rudra Yamal Tantra. अथ जात्यासनं वत्से येन जातिस्मरो भवेत्.
अस्ताङ्घ्रभूमौ च गमनागमनं ततः.
Okay. So from Jatyasana, Lolita Karana. So now we are getting into
Karana.
okay. In the Lolita Karana, we stand in the Aramandi. And then straighten your hand and bending the neck back side. And then you rotate yourself in a way that hand will go around the head and rotate. This is the Lolita Karana. Okay. So now we'll move to the next one. Yes. So now we'll move to the Sarpasana. So in the Sarpasana, you are going to be standing straight. This is also called the serpent pose. So stand tall with ankles bound lightly together by rope. Keep the arms long by thighs.
You are going to be completely vertical, means spinally vertical and crown lifted. Breathe evenly, directing energy inward. Avoid leaning or tightening the jaws.
Okay, so let us stand. So you will be tying the leg with a rope and stand straight. Keep the hand by the sides of thigh, chest open. I'll read out the Brahmanas now. So the Pramana is Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramana. अथ सर्पासनं वक्षे वायुपानाय केवलम्
शरीरं दण्डवत् रज्जुबद्धस्य तु पादयोः वायवी कुण्डली देवी कुण्डलाकारम् अङ्गुले.
So now we'll move to the next asana. And the next asana is Ustarasa Dana Asana. Ustarasa Dana. So let me project the asana on your screen. So this is the Ustarasana. I will be projecting with all the 12 component. And let me read out the instructions for all of you. You are going to stand with the feet grounded.
And you are going to hold forward, means bend forward, placing the fingers flat. Carefully, you are going to balance toes onto the outside of little finger, shifting the weight into the hands partially. Straighten the leg and walk gently. You have to keep the spine long, means back, front, without arching. Avoid stressing wrist.
Walk front and back. Back also should not be arching. Try to keep the back straight as much as possible, and the knee also straight.
And then
मुष्टिकनिष्ठिका प्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरि पादतले संस्थाप्य स्वशरीरं चलनीयम् आस्वा आश्वसनं भवति गजवत् गजसाधनम् उष्ट्रवत् उष्ट्रसाधनं भवति. So now we'll go to the next one, and the next one is Astvasana. Let me project it for all of you. So this is Astvasana. Chindasvasana, you are again standing upright, folding forward, pressing the palms flat, means again you are bending forward, keeping the leg straight without bending the knee.
You will place the feet partially onto the hands above the little finger, balancing carefully. Lift hips and take a small walking step, imitating horse motion. Maintaining the spine long and breath calm.
So that is how you are going to do, and you will be visualizing yourself. मुष्टिकनिष्ठिकाप्रदेशेन भूमौ निधाय उपरि पादतले संस्थाप्य स्वशरीरं चलनीयम् आश्वासनं भवति गजवत् गजसाधनम् उष्ट्रवत् उष्ट्रसाधनं भवति. The next one is Kapota Nikasana. I am projecting this asana on your screen. So in this one, you are going to stand tall and the feet will be grounded. So you are standing. Inhale. So
Lift the sternum to broaden the chest. So you broaden the chest and bend yourself back, but using the upper back. Okay, not from the lower back. So you're not going to bend from the lower back, but the whole goal is to open the chest as much as possible. And for that, you will bend also using the upper back. Okay?
let's do this. I'm also projecting all the 12 components on your screen. You can see that and practice all of that. So in this one, you visualize yourself as a soaring bird, moving with precision, agility, and effortless focus. Now I read the pramana. This is the Apta pramana. पादतले भूमौ निधाय पृष्ठभागेन हस्तौ जङ्घा
पर्यन्तं नीत्वा कपोतनिटकं भवति.
So after this, we come to the next karana, and that is Talapushpa Putam.
करण फलपुष्प पुटं करण.
So look at the screen. We are also showing how to do that. Chintal Pushpa Putam Karana. Stand in the Aramandi position.
Means the leg bend from the knee.
So visualize you are offering flower to Paramashiva, to Swamiji. We move to the next asana. And the next asana is Khadgasana. Just give me a moment. Now, let's start the Khadgasana. The instruction for Khadgasana. The one to write is bend the knee, feet, or face. And then let's do again. Okay. So, Namaskar. So visualize yourself. With conserving energy. studied the Apta for this asana. Nuj sarat amasanam kritva.
पादतलाभ्यां भूमिम् अवष्टभ्य उत्तिष्ठेत् खड्गासनं भवति.
Let's move to the next asana. And the next asana is Uttano Tanam. So rising up. So you'll be sitting in the squatting position and then rise, sitting in the squatting position and then rise. So let me project it on the screen. Yes. So stand tall with the feet together and then bend.
Breath steady and spine long.
You stand and then sit down and then stand. So hand position is sitting on the knees. Stand and keep the hand by the sides of your thigh and again down. If you are having the knee pain, you can avoid doing this. Or if you had a kind of knee surgery or knee pain, knee injuries, avoid doing that.
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्. And visualize yourself as a rising and sitting with steady strength, each repeating, building endurance and resilience. To see prana flowing rhythmically with each handstand, sustaining balance and coordination. So let's read the Shastra Pramana for this asana.
So cheers are the asana. With this instructions on how to make this hand and bring it. Balance yourself, engage.
Maintain Shambhavi Mudra. Chant internally. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. So visualize yourself as a tall tree firmly grounded through your standing leg with your lifted foot reaching high like a strong branch stretching toward the sky. Feel your body balanced with calm strength, each limb aligned with grace. Reflect on resilience, focus, and inner voice. Let's do it.
The pramana for this asana is Ekaikam Padatalam. The next one is Tandavasana. So let me project this asana on the screen. You can see the Tandavasana. So in this one, stand balanced on one leg, grounding firmly. So firmly. See the screen.
How it is being shown. Twist your hips inward and cross the opposite foot in front of a standing leg, keeping the knee bent. Raise the hand off the standing foot with the palm facing forward. Cross the other hand in front of the chest and tilt the hand down.
So again and again, look at the position, how it is being done. Okay. So the leg which is lifted, that said hand will be down. So I'm going to lift like this. First, if I'm doing on the left, right leg lifting, so left will be bent.
Right is going to be up.
Okay. And the one which is up, that hand only is going to be down.
Maybe sharp or maybe sarajam or maybe more than
पादे स्थित्वान्यपादो अध प्रेरितः ताण्डव संमृग्नृत्यं
शिवस्य तदा स्थितिः.
The next one is Parsva Janu Karana. So we are going to be entering into the sequence of asanas from here. So I projected the asana, sorry, the Karana on your screen. So this Karana, we are going to be doing both the side. So we'll repeat one side and then another side. So this is a slight change that we used to do earlier. In the Parsvajanukarna asana, I'll start from the right side. So the right leg you are going to bend and bring it near your chest. So thighs should be coming to the chest and the left leg will be bent. So generally all the karma that we have been doing,
We are always positioning our leg in the Aramandi. So I bring it in the Aramandi and lift my right leg up, holding with the arm, and then you will make the fist here.
and this hand, the left hand, will be holding the inner thigh. So this is Parsvajanukarana. So these are karana, not asanas. So they are one of the components that need to be practiced in the yoga. Okay. Now let us do it on the other side. So this again right leg is going to be in the Aramandi.
And then lift your left hand and hold with the arm.
Make a fist and right hand on the right inner thigh. So you repeat it both sides. After that again you are going to do Tandavasana, which we did earlier. The repetition of that asana. I am projecting that on your screen. Let's do it. The leg which is raised, that hand will be facing down. If we lift like this, And let us read the Apta Pramana. पादे स्थित्वा अन्यपादो अधः प्रेरित ताण्डवः सन्मृग्नृत्यं शिवस्य तदा स्थितिः. The next one is going to be Brahmana asana. So I'm projecting that on the screen, and at the same time I'm going to read the instruction.
For standing, lift the thigh.
So when you are lifting your leg, there are many ways you can keep it on the other side. And this one we're going to be keeping on the thigh. So lift it and keep it on the thigh. Keep yourself fully straight, chest open, and hands by the sides of. Okay. Stand like this. This is the Brahmana asana. You are going to visualize Lord Brahma in your face. So this is a Shastra Pramana from Nath Muni Yoga Rahasya.
ब्राह्मणासनं मा वक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत् एकपादमुरौ दत्त्वा तिष्ठति दण्डाकृतिर्भुवि.
Now let us move to the next asana, and that is Brahmanasana on the other side. So let me project it on the screen. Yes. So this is the Brahmanasana, and I also project along with the other components. So let's do it on the other side. Engage Mula Bandha, Shambhavi Mudra, Japa, Nithyananda Paramashivam. Hands by the sides of thigh. ब्रह्मणासनमावक्ष्ये यत्कृत्वा ब्राह्मणो भवेत् एकपादमुरौ दत्त्वा तिष्ठेत् दण्डाकृतिर्भुवि. The next one is Ekapadasana. Correct it. So this is Ekapadasana. You can see standing on the right leg, left opposite foot on this hand in the opposite. You are locking against or resting against the thigh, inner thigh. The soles of feet are resting, but this time it is above the thigh. So please get into it. You are going to visualize yourself as Lord Vishnu within your heart, radiant and serene, as each step unfolds. You have to see your awareness expanding with the divine grace, touching the earth, sky, and all the realms. Contemplate omnipresence, protection, and the cosmic balance, embodying steadiness, wisdom, and the sustaining power of supreme being in every moment. पद्धति दक्षाधिं वामपादस्य जङ्घोपरि निधाय च द्वयः पाणिं जानुपार्श्वयोः स्पृशेत् कुमितराङ्घ्रिणा एवं विधा
संयत्र तत्र एकाग्रायसनं भवेत् रक्तशुद्धिरनेन स्यात् ज्वरनाशनं च मूलतः
again you repeat the same asana on the other side asana दक्षाधिं जानुपार्श्वयोः
स्पृशेत् कुमितराङ्घ्रिणाम् एवं विधा सन्यत्र तत्र एकाग्रवासनं भवेत् रक्तशुद्धिरनेन स्यात् ज्वरनाशं च मूलतः
the next asana is gohi asana so you can see the asana then asana along with start on your knees and place your forearms on the ground with the fingers interlaced keeping elbows shoulder width apart. Okay? So get into the position with this. Start on your knees and place your forearm on the ground
with the fingers interlaced, keeping elbow shoulder width apart. Position the top of your head on the ground
while cradling the back of your head.
with your hand. So this is Guhya Asana, which we practice in the PVK also. The initial 108 sequence of asana.
So rest. Okay. You start with lying on the knee.
And then keep the hand interlaced and keep it shoulder width apart. Put the head on the ground and lift yourself. Lift your hip up
Comfortably lift both the leg.
and lift it.
And then bend yourself in such a way that your knees are touching the chin. So this is Bohya Asana. Let us do this now. Keep the knees close to your chin. The pramana says, दो हाथ की कहुनी जोई, पुनिह कलाई जाने दोई, कृष्टि अंगुरिया की पुन जानो, ये सबले भूभु पर ठानो.
उभय कलाई जुरवारा से तिन परि आनी शीश पर दासे या विध आसन करे कपारी नासा दृष्टि रहे थिर धारी पिंडी जंग मिलावे दोई एड़ी कूलाम्रा से भोई घोड़ा चिबुक अग्र लगावे आसन गोही नाम कहावे सिर नेत्र दूषय कसय तथा वामनी होय पहर एक आसन सधे लहे समधि दी सोये.
Now after this is the Sirsasana, the headstand. So I'm projecting on the screen the Sirsasana, but also all of you will be aware, just named headstand or the Sirsasana. So let's do in the similar way what we did in the previous one, but then you are going to keep the leg stretched or straight up in the sky.
To maintain overall the building maintain shower. Access a concentrated awareness. Envision prana or nectar flowing upward into the Sahasrara chakra, illuminating your crown with radiant consciousness. Contemplate unwavering focus, spiritual awakening, the merging of individual and universal light. And gaze at your third eye.
परितं मण्डलं च द्विधैव विदितं हीनः.
दंडासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वांग शीर्ष भागास्तु षष्ठदृष्टिः प्रथितास्तु ते.
All of you relax now. So we are coming to the end. Before we enter into the pranayama for today, okay, or dhyana, we'll do the savasana for a few minutes. Shivasana. So please lie down on the ground and relax your whole body. Release any tension or strain in the body. Just relax. Bring your awareness. Then relax now. Please. Just offer our gratitude. Wonderful. Om Again, please.